Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Pat the Encourager. Welcome everybody in. Listen, today, I don't know if you ever had these before, but this is my first time trying it. TikTok did it. I saw this recipe on TikTok. So today I am going to make some pasta fried tacos. So if you never had these before, stay tuned to this video. I have some good cheesy nacho cheese that I am going to dip it in. You might want to stay for this video. So listen, let's get into the goodness of this video. Okay, so we want to add salt. We want to add olive oil. And then we're going to add our pasta. These are a nice size pasta. So I added about 5, I believe, in there because that was enough for me. Do not overcook it. Only cook it for 5 to 6 minutes. So here I've already prepared my turkey meat. I used lemon pepper. So here I am using taco seasoning. Use any kind that you want. And so once I put the taco seasoning in, so then I put my Rotel chili tomatoes in here. That's going to add the taste and the spice to it. I didn't add the whole can. To your preference, you can add the whole can. I believe in the recipe that he added the whole can, but I only added half of the can. Okay, so give it a good stir, because we want to get our seasoning stirred in there, and of course the taco season packet. And I only poured a half a pack of it in there. We know it can be a little salty. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add our cream cheese in there. So what I am using is Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use any brand that you choose. So you add your cream cheese in there and you get it stirred up in there good. So I let it set out for a while so that it can, soften a little bit. So it'll be easier to mix up in there. And then the food was already hot, so it mixed up in there well. So we're going to get that mixed up in there. And guys, this smells so good. It just reminds you of a taco. So we're going to continue to do this. Now at this point, when you put in the cream cheese and stir it up, you're going to turn the stove off at this point once you get it stirred up in there good. So hey everybody, what's going on? I'm glad you came. Listen, we're preparing for a snowstorm. Yeah, it's finally going to hit us. So here I am putting my cheese off. If you saw, I cut the stove off. I am using Mexican blend here. I use about a cup of it. So we're going to get this stirred up in here. Now what I did, of course, you can add your vegetables in here and your jalapeno peppers. Most time, as they did in the recipe, they added theirs in the beginning. Whereas you're going to see, I decided to add mine in at the end because I didn't want them to get too mushy and too soft. So I stirred the cheese up in there, and don't forget, at this point the stove is off. So here I am putting in my green peppers and my jalapeno peppers. So we're just going to get this good and stirred up, guys, and we're getting ready to stuff our shells. Now, of course, you have to wait until the hamburger cools off. Once your noodles cool off and once your hamburger turkey meat cools off, then we're getting ready to stuff our shells. So here I've already stuffed the shell. Now, when I saw their video, I was like, oh, they're using their hands. Well, I understand why they're using their hands. I tried to use like a little flat knife or whatever and a little fork or a little spoon. It just didn't work because what will happen, you will crack the shell. So I used my fingers. I'm only preparing it for me. My hands were washed, so It may look, it gets a little messy, but I guarantee you this recipe is delicious. So you want to get your shells stuffed. You want to get them stuffed all the way through. And I'm going to show you how they should look, because you have to make sure that they're good and they're stuffed. So you see how both ends is. So I see that that one was kind of hanging over, so I wanted to smooth out the side. So what you do, put in the freezer for 2 hours. That's important. So now I have put them in there for 2 hours. Let's get ready to cook them. So in your flour, in your egg, there's 4 eggs that I put in the bowl. I added the flour into the egg and I whisk it up. It was kind of messy, but this is what the recipe called for. So we're going to just do a double dip. Now here what I have is some tortilla chips, the ones that you use for your nachos. Crush them up finely. So you're going to dip in your eggs. You're going to dip into your tortilla chips. Dip back into your egg mixture. Let's fry. Now it is messy, okay? But I guarantee you again, it's delicious. Only fried probably about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. Here you go. Thank you for watching. It's your girl, Pat the Encourager.